So, hello everyone, after Plunderer episode 2. So, last week, I mean, Plunderer is very etchy, you know, it's like all up in the, and the number is down here, and, you know, of course your number is here, right? Yeah, of course the number is there, right? And, I mean, yeah, so, it's what I expected, right, from the author of Heaven's Property and so on. So I was surprised by it. And I found it decently entertaining, but also very, very etchy, and, you know how it is. So I don't know. It felt kind of old school, I guess, in that sense. Yeah, it actually did kind of like a 90s show in that sense. But I'm hoping he's gonna be a bit more badass. I'm hoping it's gonna be a little more, again, fight and so on, because he was just, kind of annoying and obviously, yeah, kind of ahead in that episode. So I hope that fixes. I like, the gal girl and so on. But one thing I really liked with the anime, I like the whole Black Mirror number thing. Like, everyone's a number, it has like a Facebook value number. Like, if you ever seen Black Mirror, they have an episode about kind of like Facebook. People have like a Facebook credit system, like a social media system, like in China has it, right? And depending on this main character's grade, she can't go on the plane. So they all shot the 3 points, can't fly and so on. Yeah, so in that system. So hopefully this anime is gonna have that kind of like a Black Mirror feel. It's like, oh, you only have like 200 points. Then you can't enter my tavern, right, and so on. So I think it's an interesting topic to be had there. I think it was really ruined by him being able to cheat out of her power. That was really stupid, how they could like bet the points and so on. I mean, of course you can bet, fighting the points, but how you could easily cheat over her, that was stupid. So I hope that's better explained how that worked. How can you kind of like not follow the rules? And if you demand someone to follow you, do you have to like pay them points? So I mean, she demanded him stuff. He didn't, follow her, but actually he did follow her. Did she have to like give him like 10 points or 20 points, or is it kind of cost system? Kind of like you and me, we have to go on a date. That cost me 10 points, right? Something like that. But that being said, I hope the anime is that could be an interesting underlying storyline, right? Where people are basically like in those typical like several or at least 1-2 episodes of Black Mirror, where it basically is like, well, we have point system here. And I have 10 points, 10 point, or like say I have 1,000 points, and I can meet this attractive girl, and like, oh, do you want like 50 points? I can give you 50 points for a date. She's like, oh, 50 points for a date? Like, that could be interesting, right? So I hope the animation has to that, and so kind of system people can't use the taverns or the rides or whatever if they have points, or people won't rent to her because she's poor in points, so on, right? It could be interesting, and of course this anime, you can also increase your points. I like that though, so that I mean, it's like a fantasy element too. It's the Black Mirror thing, but it's also you can like get more points. Like, oh, I have a tavern and people like my food, I get 1 point, right? So you can have like an extra system there. If you do this thing, she walks, get points, right? Yeah, so they have that thing where you can like farm points in a specific way, right? A magical way. So they also have that thing going for it. So it could be really interesting. That being said, I don't think the anime is going to go into this at all. So the premise-wise, it sounds like a good anime, but it felt like they really didn't develop or the premise of the plot system at all last week. So probably the author has like a genuinely, I feel, a good idea for an anime, like a shonen anime with the point system, but it's probably going to be pretty underutilized. So let's see. But I'm saying I feel a little like that this could be so much better with point system and still be like a shonen, badass fighting shonen, right? But someone could be like, oh, I want to get stronger to give me your, your key, your power at Dragon Ball. The point, it could be interesting, like the element of it, but I doubt it. So let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But I mean, I really doubt that it's happening, but it could be happening. It could be like someone is like, oh, I am this strong, you are that strong, you're Goku, I'm Vegeta, and it's like, but you can give me 20 of your, soul energy if I give you this much points. It's like, okay, yeah, so that could be interesting, right? It could be something cool, but I really doubt it. And he could be like, oh, I'm an etchy guy, and I want to get, I want to get with the girls. I give them points, right? That would make sense too if he uses his points to get girls, right? But he probably won't, even though he's at hand, he's not gonna use it effectively. Yeah, something like that. So, but yeah, this world would have so much R based on you can use force with your point system. Anyway, he was clearly in this war, of course, Waste War, 300 years ago. I guess you can't die in this world as long as you have points, right? You can't die unless you have a lot of points, I think. You can probably buy your age, right? Okay, a lot of swords there, or graves, yeah. 1 flower. Was it opening last week? I don't think so. Maybe? I can't remember. That's like it's a good opening. There was no heaviest lost property. I think it's great. The opening is like the opening is fantastic. Have a property, great opening. Yeah, the opening is one of the this opening is so good. You know? Yeah, the opening is kind of dead. Yeah, maybe it was an opening. I'm just gonna barely remember if there's something or not. Just to keep walking, yeah. And this Licht with the weird mask. Yeah, the weird mask thing. Yeah, the Oppies. Actually, I was thinking that too. She has 77, which seems to be her thing, but shouldn't she easily upgrade the number? Because her was like, oh, if they like my food, I get 1 point. Shouldn't that, or like, if you say, you know, oh my, I get 1 point, right? Yeah. So I feel in her case, it should be really easy to get more points. So I think that's a mistake in that sense, though, that they won't have. The anime is probably going to change the point, right? Because the opening has over 77 points in 216 opening there. But I mean, in she should get like 78 points next day easily. Or I mean, overall, she should have a really easy time actually getting points because her goddamn thing is like, tell me my food is good, so you get points, right? And if you don't like her food, say disgusting, then she loses a point. So her points should go up and down very easily. But yeah, now they're gonna finally fight here, this guy. Yeah, but this has been living for a while. This has been fighting, taking people's life points by, you know. No, it's clearly. I don't know why do they believe that humans can't live out long in this team? Because don't they have their point system where you can? It's pretty obvious to me that you can just have a lot of points so you can outlive age, right? This is like a no-brainer that you wouldn't die from age in this anime as long as you have a high point system. But whatever, I mean, they're the bad guys, of course. They're gonna be stupid, but. Okay, he's really fast and can fly, apparently. Maybe. Or jump fast enough. She's pushing to win, but yeah, who knows? Okay. Why did they even do this stuff? I don't know why he jumped around for like 3 minutes. What's the point of that? Yeah. Wasn't even tagging him. Wasn't avoiding, was jumping around. How does he have minus point actually? Can't he easily farm points by beating people up? Yeah, can't he easily get more points by this stuff? Can't he easily use far more points? He has minus 999, yeah, but I feel like he could easily defeat people and get more points, even people, right? He could. But I do think he's gonna stay at 77 points. You can see you're up by there, yeah. That feels like a big mistake in that she's not gonna get more points every now and then because her team was so easy to get points in. What does he think he can win still? I don't know. I don't know why he's like, I can easily defeat this guy. Yeah, he has good confidence for no reason. Yeah, and this you know, the black Bible black hands. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very long Sephiroth kind of a sword, yeah, like long into the body, yeah, like. Oh, she knows the true story here, yeah, minus 99. Like a very OP main character at the beginning here, yeah. Ace of flashing strikes, yeah. Yeah, why can't they get more points than 9900? Why can't you get plus? Unless it's, as I mentioned last week, unless it's actually the reverse, right? So I think he's over 9900. No, okay, it's the number of times he gets by girls. But I knew he was going to be sort of stupid at that. Like each time he gets, yeah, like he's with girls, like he's trying to get girls right. But still, though, couldn't he? Because this guy could take her walking power, her walk points, right? So I mean, why couldn't he, you know, just defeat some bad guys and get higher points again? Yeah, but of course his power is something with girls. That was obvious. You think he could later get some points extra? Yeah. He should probably play it more careful. If Leslie was so strong, he should play it less careful. Maybe. You can see he jumped, I guess. Is he flying or is he jumping? I mean, I guess he's gonna get 998 points though with this girl, right? Yeah. I mean, she's clearly gonna get him 1 point up, right? She is clearly gonna give him 1 point. He's finally gonna get that 1 plus point. 998, boy. See, I will treat you food. See, he's gonna get 99.8 now. His perfect record of 999 is gonna be ruined. Yeah. I don't know what she actually thinks he can get hurt though. Like if he's so easily defeating him. Yeah, he's like, oh, don't get hurt, please. Even though he's like, you know, yeah, like nothing's happening. I think he's 10,000 times stronger than this guy. Yeah, I mean, I would be so worried too about his life. It's clearly not a risk for him. It is clearly not a risk for him. He's so insanely much stronger than this guy. There's zero risk for him whatsoever. You can so easily defeat him. Okay, he's like flying down there, yeah. But what was the risk in this thing? He's not even at all for this guy. I mean, this guy is like, what is happening? He's like flying a meteor at me. Yeah, this other guy would be, he's clearly like, what the hell can I do now? Yeah, see, he's like, what the hell? Yeah, I guess eventually he would kill himself by crashing too hard or something. Does she get the extra points now then? Does she get his old points? I mean, I assume he betted like all the points, so she will get her points plus his points. I guess. Let's see here. I think that makes sense at least. You know, if she gets the bonus points there. Right. Because he was like, you bet all the points? Yeah, so... Yeah, but is he gonna have like 1 point left now? I hope so. I think that would be there. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah. I didn't want to. Yeah, I think it was stupid if he. When it has to go per. Yeah. It has to be, you know, yeah. It has to be hand stuff. Jesus Christ, anime. This feels so incredibly unnecessary. And also, I don't know what she's fighting to get points though. I feel in this case, she could just be like, okay, please touch my leg right to get the points. Yeah, I feel that she should be afraid of it, but I guess she knows now that then. Sometimes the hands are nice. Yeah. Sometimes the hands are nice to you, right? I guess she knows that now. But that was good that she got more points, because I'm thinking that it would be really stupid if only her points back. That would be really stupid, yeah. But she got his points too, so that's a lot more logical sense to it. So that's good. No, she won a lot on this thing then, yeah. She almost doubled in points. And got her best, you know, friend thing she been wanting to find, lover, yeah. Yeah, happy tears. She finally did it. Okay, son. Oh, and he steals her orb thing. The one she was gonna give to him anyway, though. Wasn't it his thing anyway? Oh, he's a bad guy deep down. No, I don't think so. It's probably because he knows it's dangerous. He's just pretending to be a bad guy, come on. He's just clearly pretending to be a dashbird. This is a play to play, I think. See? Now it's trying to push her away to save her, yeah. Yeah, this is just him pretending to be a bad guy. Come on, it's so obvious, Sudra. And also, wow, there's a bet star, she has more points than him. I don't get... Can't he command her? Ah, this doesn't make any sense. But his kid is playing it. Okay, and gives her an ugly frog thing. Mini Barfy doll. He has a doll, right? Yeah. He's like, I'm dangerous. He's telling her that he's dangerous. Come on. This is the classic thing to be like, I am too dangerous for you, girl. And then he leaves. But, I mean, this is him, you know, instead of being honest or saying that, I am dangerous, right? Stay away from me, cute girl. Because the people are fighting me from the old wars, yeah. My old enemies will return one day, right? It's just like, no. Yeah. But why can she never get points up? I don't know. But she always have 77 on up pilot. It's like, why does no one like her food? It just seems weird. Her thing was like, if to tell me my food was like tasting good, yeah, like delicious, I get points right. You know, oh my, why is no one ever liking her food then? It's like, why does her food just stand still there for? She must be a horrible chef. On the same time, if she's too horrible and they don't like it, she loses points, right? So it's like, she has to be a very mediocre chef. Very, very mediocre, yeah. Just very in that middle, but she never really gets anyone up or down. People are like, everyone is like, meh. Food. But yeah, I think it's a bad little issue there. I mean, they're probably never gonna change her number, right? And it's just gonna be more laziness from the, you know, the production and more than logical. Yeah. But because no one ever explained to her what a ballot is, nor to us the viewer. But yeah, like what's that ball is. But everyone's also afraid of it, so it's like a dangerous thing, right? Maybe it's inside the froggy thing. Did you open it up? This doll is probably some kind of... It either has the thing right, or it summons him or something. Yeah. It either has that balloting, or it like summons him back to her. He's like he's playing coy for some reason. It's really disgusting though. What? And it's yeah, but it turned into the ball, yeah. So I told you guys, yeah. Freaking knew it. Oh yeah, he was hiding it for her, yeah. So nice play there. Couldn't just tell her that though. He has to, you know, he has to be the... Yeah, he's just an idiot, right? He's a baka, yeah, that's why. That's why no girls ever give him points, because he can't... When he hits a shot at the girl, he reacts to them, yeah. He can't score because he reacts to them in the end. He's never getting that point up, man. You never get that point up. Oh, she's still gonna find him, right? Yeah, of course she is. Even though he should be able to, you know, I guess escape if he wants to, but no. Yeah. did she survive for like 5 years as a kid? Yeah, it's interesting how she survived for 5 years. Doesn't know anything about the stuff. She's been traveling around the world. She walked the whole planet basically in like 5 years, but no one told her anything about the world system at all. She's been walking, she's been like traveling from, north to south, and no one ever told her anything about the world works. How the hell did she survive? And she was showing off her balls all the time, right? Yeah, her lady balls, all the time there, and no one ever cared about it. It seems really, very convenient. Here we go though, a classic love scene. Yeah, like she was a tiny girl living just traveling. Like here we go, she's been traveling, for so long without anyone telling her anything about the planet, Yeah, it's been said, of course, but how does she survive without knowing the basic system? It's actually isekai into this word yesterday, Yeah, and never talking to anyone, I guess. Yeah, she's always gonna follow Licht around now instead, but... Yeah, that was hilarious. I feel it's a little shadow. I have to say, I feel it's a shadow. She's like, I never had laughed so much in my life. And she was like, you were doing stupid shit and Nana was pretty cute, so I laughed that. She met them for like an hour before this, it's her life was really bad before this, because that wasn't the funniest thing ever. Okay, a new mask scripted. The new mask. But she could return to Nana though, if she really likes Nana that much. Which she just met, but yeah. Beautiful sad scene. Minus 999. 1,000! Okay, you can actually go over 999. Okay, good to know. Good to know. She reacted him. He managed to not get score again there. Okay, you could actually go over the 999 barrier. Okay, but the legend is ruined then. The legend was... Actually, that doesn't make any goddamn sense! Yeah, it's a random guy there, but this doesn't make any goddamn sense. How would she know what his legend is minus 99 guy? He got directed like 6 times that episode. He should be like minus 1,005 or something. How does she know it's 999? Doesn't make any goddamn sense. Oh, whatever. But that's clearly a plot hole. It's like, what? Anyway, what's this evil guy doing then? Okay, he's much more evil than the other guy, even though he's like a second lower commander rank. Yeah, to my real officer, I was just pretending to follow this other bad guy. I'm following a much more bad guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this guy is clearly much stronger. But for some reason, he was pretending to be in the army with the other guy. Yeah. Indeed, it was beautiful. Oh, here we go. High-tech stuff? What? What? I know it's like a medieval fantasy. And he's like, I can just call my boss here. It's like, well, what? Yeah, what's he doing? This not isekai. No! How does he have this thing? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. It makes less sense every second after the plot hole. No, he has a freaking Lichtbach, yeah. His boss is probably one of the other heroes from the 300 years ago, right? Probably, very likely, but yeah. God, that made no sense. Like, so he's working with, the true bad guy or one of the other actual bad guys, right? that is very likely a 300-year-old guy, of course. But why was he like pretending to be a military officer? How was it helping him? Like, maybe I'm gonna run into this Licht guy if I like, stay at this base here and we like kidnap young girls. Yeah, it's gonna be a great plan. Like, it seems he's so asinine that he was working with this commander guy. Really doesn't make any. God, it's convenient that it happened to be that base he was working at. Yeah, and then he picks up like and what they calls him like a cell. What the hell? Yeah, the mic. What? To stop being medieval fantasy. He's called him. Jesus Christ, this anime is off the rails. Yeah. But yeah, her ending is about her traveling that. And also like, yeah, how could she not know anything when she's traveling? But I think it's a massive plot hole, honestly, from the number standpoint. The anime is a freaking so many plot points. So many plot holes. Every damn number system is a plot hole, right? Nana is staying at 37 constantly, doesn't make sense, right? But Licht, literally, she was like, oh, he's the legendary minus 99. But she used to explain that each time it's reacted, it gets more points, right? Minus points. And we saw him being at least half a dozen times in this last episode. So how can she not have like minus 1005 or something? Why would the legend be that he's stopping at minus 999 and then some kind of weird punch job with some cop girl here, yeah. Of course. But why would he stop at minus 999? It doesn't make any sense. Why is the legend that? And his numbers should be increasing more than that with last episode, yeah. He should be over 1,000 or before her. So that is a massive plot hole. And Nana, yeah, so all the system seems to make any sense. And then the call it random guy is apparently much more evil, and he has like a cell phone or something. It's like, what? He has like a radio speaker. What's happening? What did that come from? And how is she like? I don't know. Like, what is that thing in your ear? Is the character? Yeah, it was like, what the hell? But she really feels like she's Honsuki or whatever. Like she walked for 5 years in our planet and then followed a portal and happened to land in our world. That's how she feels like a character. How can she know so little about her world, but she specifically traveled a lot around? Yeah, and her whole thing with Nana, that is, in my opinion, I mean, I like that as a character, but goddammit, that is just doesn't make sense either, because she is like, hasn't she met any other nice female friend in these 5 years? She's traveled around, never talked to anyone she liked, and she finally met Nana, and Nana's nice to her. She's like, whoa, my best friend. It's like, how? You met her yesterday, you traveled for 5 years, and you never met a single person that was nice to you. How did you survive that? Jesus Christ, it is beyond stupid. It is so many plot holes. Wow, for episode 2, there's nothing makes any goddamn sense. It is incredible. But whatever, that's this episode. See you guys tomorrow with Somali should be back. Also a traveling anime, but I think a lot better than probably. And I really liked the Idol show. It was tomorrow, which is not about the idol, it's about the fans of Otaku, the live